disassemble all my bonds and fears. There's not much that I can see from here. You told me once that stones break them, and I don't know if I could take it. I guess I'll have to look down from up here.
Hello, friends. How are we doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. It is a chill, I hope, for you guys, Thursday, and we are just going to be doing some writing today. We've come straight over to the game screen because I'm going to be real with you. I'm very low energy today. I'm a little bit up in my feels, and I don't really have the energy to do the full, like, preamble chit chat that we would normally do. Like, I usually like to have a little bit of a like catch up with you guys, like how the week's been and everything. But to be honest, the only thing I am going to be able to say is sorry that we haven't been streaming this week. I've been trying to do some stuff outside of stream, but my mood has been kind of in a weird place this week. But we're going to try and combat the bad feels by doing some writing today. I'm going to be trying to write some like cheeky little gay romance scenes. So if that's your kind of vibe, then hopefully we can like just chill together and have some fun. I'm going to get Spirit City up and we're going to get basically straight into it because I don't have much energy for chatting today. So we are going to be doing a slightly shorter stream today. Let me grab Spirit City up. It should be showing up in a second now. Where is it? I think you've got the audio. Can we have the game, please? Checking. OBS is not cooperating. That's great. Wonderful start. Let me figure that out in the background. It might be freaking out. I might have to pop a little, like... Let me change it to Lurk Bait for a second and then pop it back to Spirit City Lo-Fi. Hello? Oh, for God's sake. Well, this is going very well so far. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. We do have Lurk Bait running today, so if anybody does want to casually fish while we're doing some work, you can do !fish to be able to try and get us some little things. I'm not sure what's going on right now, why I can't actually see the game. The game is loaded. It's just deciding to be stupid. This is great. Okay. Hello, Spirit City. Let me swap back to a different screen and swap back in. Oh, OBS is crashing, that's why. Great. Well, hopefully stream is okay. If you can see me and hear me, let me know. But I think OBS is pooping itself, so good luck. Right. Love this for me. My camera is frozen. Let me check on the Twitch end and make sure that we're good. If I wave at my camera, can you guys see that? You can. So it's just my OBS that's broken. Great. So if I go to the game screen, can you guys see me change it? Weird. Okay, so you guys can see it fine. I can't see it. My OBS is not updating. It's completely frozen. This is wonderful. I don't have the brain to figure this out today, but as long as you guys can see me and you can hear the game, that's fine. So if you cannot hear the game, let me know. I'm going to stop Spotify. So hopefully be able to... I'm seeing that we're getting game audio, so hopefully we're okay. I'm going to set us up, and I'm following, like... I've got OBS over on one side, and then I've got, like, Twitch up on the other. I can see the Twitch chat, and I'm seeing what your guys are seeing, so hopefully it's going to be fine. If we start lagging, please let me know, but hopefully we're going to be able to get this sorted. So let's get timer up. Let's get the to-do list up. We're going to be doing our amazing minutes today. It says completed item 0 of 0, but there's no tasks in here. I don't know. All right, let's put this back in. Amazing. Can I type minutes? There we go. New task. So this is what we're going to be doing today. For anybody who didn't see us do this last time, we are doing we are taking part, I should say, in A-May-zing creativity challenge, her amazing minutes challenge to do something creative for at least 30 minutes a day, every day in May. And we did a little bit of this last week. We did a writing stream then as well. And now we're back. And like I said, we're only going to be doing a couple of hours today instead of the usual 4-hour stream. But we're going to try and get some writing done. Hooray! OBS is finally caught up. Hello. Oh, tech be teching today. It's doing the thing. So I'm going to set us up for I'm going to give us 3 sessions, I think, because we're already on half past. We're going to get this started straight away. And if an ad, as usual, if an ad lines up with one of our breaks, I will pause the timer on the break, let the ads roll through, and we'll have like an extra long break. If it's in the middle of a work session, we will just continue, and I basically will just be writing away. We have the hand cam going today, so you can see me writing in my book. And if you guys want to know what we're writing, exclamation mark book gives us a little summary of what I'm working on. And I would love to know what you guys are working on today if you have a project. So feel free to let us know in chat what you're working on. And if you want to get involved in the Amazing Minutes challenge, let me know, because Amethyst May is a fellow creator and a personal friend of mine, and she's given me permission to allow you guys access to the Discord if you guys would like to get involved in this creativity challenge. So let me know if you would like to be involved, and I'll let you know how to do it. But for now, we are going to start our timers. We're going to get straight into it. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get something written today. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm feeling a little bit funny and in my feels today, but hopefully we're going to be okay. So let's set us up in... Where do we want to go? Let's just go to the desk today, I think. I'm going to go do some writing, and I want to get Inkstar. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Fantastic. So we are set up to go at the desk. Let's get rid of this one. And we will... Where do we want to put the time? I think we'll just leave the timer down here, actually. Leave it underneath our camera here. You can't see me, like, I'm moving the mouse over the camera, like you can see where it is, but it is right here. So let's put this. I love the symmetry. I gotta put it right underneath the circle of my camera. There we go. So we're gonna have this going for 3 sessions of 30 minutes with 5-minute breaks in between. And like I say, if you guys want to let us know what you're working on, anything creative that you're doing today, or any projects that you have ongoing, we would love to hear about them. But for now, we're going to be going no mic for each of these sessions, and we'll come back and do a catch up in between each session. So good luck, friends. Have fun. And we are just going to be doing some co-working, chilling, and I will see you guys in a half an hour.
To who?
To me.
Oh, you.
A very merry birthday to you.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, me?
Let's all congratulate.
Innocent Whistle smile with a halo stealthily sneaking in the back of the class. Hi bestie, I've been here the whole time I swear. Mad me 5 pride.
Hi friends, how are we going? I am trying to write a cutesy little meeting between Peter and River here, and bless Peter, he has never had a situation where he has found himself fanboying over someone before, and having watched him at the volleyball tournament the night before, or like a couple of nights before, he's suddenly like, he was looking out towards the waves and watching the surfers and being like, that kind of feels like flying. That seems really freeing. I'd love to try that one day. And next thing you know is like River's walking up to him and he's like, he's shirtless. Hi. And he's like freaking out because he's like, I know you. You're like famous. You're like a sports person. I know you. And he is kind of in himself thinking he's just flustered because he's meeting like a minor like local celebrity. He's gonna soon find out that that's not the case. That it's actually like he might actually like feel a little bit differently about River, but for right now he's just too busy going, this guy is here and I kind of want to impress him, and he's just been like talking shit about like where he comes from. And he accidentally said, oh, you're River, and he's like, how do you know my name? And he's like, from the volleyball tournament. I know you. It's fine. It's not creepy and weird at all. And now he's like going into some weird like, he's like, he was asked by River like, do you play volleyball? Like, you seem to know it. He's like, no, I've never even heard of it, but we do play tumble ball where we come from. And he's like, what's that? And he's like, oh, just run down a hill. And because they're like fawn, they have like really good legs for like standing on like, they can either run really fast or they can like go like down, up and down valleys and hills really easily. So like to them it's like, oh yeah, you race down a hill and most people don't fall over, but if you do fall over then you might hurt yourself, but you can fly because some of us can fly, and if you fly you're disqualified. And he's literally just like, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but I can't stop talking. And there's a moment where River just like reaches out because it's still like the beach shack, right? And he's like gone in to like put his surfboard back, had this conversation with Peter, and he's like just reached out and grabbed like one of the kiddie shovels and handed it to him. And he's like, for the hole you're digging. And Peter's like, fuck, all right. So it's supposed to be this like cute little moment, and it's gonna have to like, I'm kind of gonna get to a point where like basically he's gonna start talking to him about the surfing, and as he's like, yeah, I can teach you how to surf, yeah, if you want, like, I'll be back out on the waves tomorrow, come back tomorrow, and yeah, I'll teach you how to like how to surf. And Shelley's basically going to come out and like bop him on the head and be like, oi, you're supposed to get back to work. And Alex is going to be like, wait, is that where you've been this whole time? You've been out there talking to a guy? And it's like, oh, awkward. So I think that's basically all we're going to write up today, is just this kind of encounter, and maybe get him out, if I can get to the point where like I can get him out on the waves, is really explore that sense of freedom, because that's kind of what this whole scene is about. Like this whole time being on the beach and being in this town for Peter is about exploring what freedom means. So I would love in this scene, although we're going to be doing this much later, it's going to basically go from being the most free he's felt in a long time to now they go into the mountains, and then by the way, the shit's going to hit the fan, and here's all the information about how completely not free you actually are. So I would love to kind of get him like out there like this fawn cross pixie. I mean, actually no, I think he's a sprite. He's a bell sprite mixed with a fawn mixed with a human. So he's got like the fawn legs, but he's got the sprite wings, and he's gonna go out there and try and surf. So that would be fun. And Alex, bless him, because he's a centaur, he's just gonna stay on land because he's terrified to get on a board. Like, he doesn't even want to get on a boat. So he's just gonna have to watch awkwardly as his best friend and guy he secretly loves is out there surfing with another guy. Like, oh, this is fine. It's awkward, but it's gonna be fine. I promise, they'll be fine. Oh, it's fun writing this, but I'm so very aware that I need to go back and fill in the massive time jump, because I originally was gonna go here after they met with like Sister Liar and they did all the whole thing with the Sakina and all that journey, and then they traveled for 3 weeks, which was basically a way of saying I don't know what to do with that time, so they're going to do a time jump, and now they're here. And actually I've decided I want to do this much later, so I'm finishing this kind of scene and this thought mostly because I I don't want to think about having to go back and filling in that time of being like, well, actually, they were going to go here, but now they're not going here because this is going to happen much later. Like, what do I do now? So that's the whole thing I don't want to deal with right now. And so we're writing a gay crush scene because I needed this for me today. So we are going to get on and do another half an hour session. We are probably going to have ads incoming in the middle of this session, so we're just going to be here just working away. So if you're working, just be aware ads are going to be coming. If I do see them, I'll let you guys know in chat, just so you don't get jump scared if you're like chilling with the lo-fi. But let's get another 30-minute session done, and I will see you on the other side. That is another 30 minutes down. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know if you guys have got any work that you're doing today, but if you do have anything, I hope it's going alright for you. I am kind of struggling a little bit, but we're working our way through it. Like, trying to put my own feels aside and focus on these two. Like, Shelley berated Peter for, like, basically, like, she told him, like, if you're gonna flirt with the locals, do it on your own time, not when you're working for me. And he's like, what? I wasn't flirting. And so obviously now Alex feels really uncomfortable. Peter's uncomfortable. River's like, I feel like I should leave. So he's left, and I'm trying to like have a conversation between Alex and Peter where like Alex doesn't want to tell him that he's jealous, but Peter doesn't want to tell him that he like is, you know, whatever. Like it's a hard conversation to have, and it's like kind of awkward, but like I don't really know what to do with it. But I'm gonna basically just use it as a lead in to an uncomfortable night that neither of them really understand. It's like a weird feeling that they've never had between each other, where Peter's feeling a guilt that he doesn't really understand. He's like, maybe he thinks it's because he's not working hard enough with Shelley, or that he's not being a good enough friend to Alex, and he doesn't quite understand that the guilt is actually because there's something underlying there with potentially with him and Alex, and he doesn't know because he's never he's never understood it, he's never explored it. And obviously, like, we know why Alex is feeling uncomfy, you know, like he knows his feelings for Peter. So seeing him like essentially like flirting without realizing he's flirting with this other guy, he's like, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm uncomfortable because we're friends first and my feelings aren't important. We're here on this journey and we're just whatever. Like he's mad about it, but he doesn't want to express that he's mad about it, so it's kind of this like awkward standoff between them. But I think we're just gonna kind of do a thing of like, they're really uncomfortable, neither of them know what, like, why they're uncomfy, but they have a day off the next day, and I'm gonna send Peter out surfing with River, and they're gonna have a moment of just exploring the freedom out on the surf, where they were talking about the what do they call it, tumble ball, I think I called it, and Peter described it as like, it's a game where you put a ball at the top of the hill and you throw it down and everyone chases it. And he says it's kind of like flying but on the ground. And River's like, I wonder if surfing's like flying but on the water. You'll have to tell me if that's the case. And he basically has agreed to teach him how to surf. So they're gonna have a day off. They've worked hard for 2 days, they've got their money, they're gonna go and have a day off. And I'm not sure what I'm going to get Alex to do, but I know I need to spend more time focusing on Peter. He is kind of our protagonist, so I need to spend more time with him. So we are basically just going to have like Alex just like sit. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's just going to kind of mope a little bit. Maybe we have him have a little like secret moment, like, because I haven't really spent like much time talking about it in this like whole thing so far, but he is a lunar ravager. Part of his background is the lunar ravager, so maybe there's like a moment like where he's considering his past and his tribe and everything like that. So maybe he just has a day when he's being really introspective, being like, this is where I come from, I need to just be chill, because, you know, like, I've got no hold over Peter, he's allowed to do whatever he wants to do, and I, like, he wouldn't like me anyway because of where I come from, you know, like, he starts brooding and doing all these things and holding back his feelings. And meanwhile, Peter's off surfing with the hot Australian, so I mean, it's a little uncomfortable for everyone, but it's also hopefully going to be fun. But yeah, so we're going to try and do another half an hour session. I don't think I want to do any more than this today. This last half an hour will take us up to about 2 hours worth of stream. And I'm sure we've got some friends online that we're going to be able to go to that, like, we wouldn't normally be finishing a stream at sort of this sort of time. So let's say we're going for another, like, we have a half an hour break, 5-minute close off, so 35 minutes, math. Oh god, numbers are hard. So it'd be like 3:15, like between 3:15 and 3:30, and we don't usually get to raid anybody at that time on a Thursday. So after this next 30-minute session, we'll go see if there's anyone fun we want to go say hello to. I do know a certain person that's online right now that hopefully is still online when we finish this session. If they are, we're going to go over there, but for right now, let's let's try and wrap up this kind of session. It's just both basically going to be like things are awkward. Go to the next day. Alex is left at the chalet and Peter leaves on his own to go and surf. That's pretty much all we're going to do. So if you're working on something, good luck for the next half an hour. It's going to be the final session for us today. And yeah, whatever you're working on, I hope it's going well. Good luck. I will see you on the other side of the other 30 minutes. Okay, friends, I know there's like a couple of minutes left on the clock, but I've kind of reached a point where I'm like struggling to keep going. And I know that there's a next set of ads that's due in the next like 10 minutes or so. So what I actually wanted to do just in this last few minutes is just kind of debrief, see how everyone's doing, and yeah, we're gonna look at heading out. I think I know where I want to go today, but I need to see whether or not they're online. I think they should be, but we'll check. But a funny little note I've just realised, I'm just looking at the page number down here. I didn't quite get to it. I almost did, but the next blank page is page 69. Nice. But if you have a quick look at what we've been able to get done today, let me go back. So probably about here somewhere where my handwriting changes, because I have so many different handwriting, so usually I can tell when I'm like starting a new page. So let's do a brief count for today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages roughly. 6 by 3 is what, 18, so 1.8k. I don't think that's too bad, considering I have really been struggling to concentrate today. But what we basically just ended out with is I kind of went really like deep for a second, which I kind of needed to do, so yay. But after a kind of an awkward chat with Alex and Peter, Alex was like, I'm not free where I am. I'm in my tribe, my Lunar Ravager tribe. I'm not free people. We do shitty things. I've done shitty things, and I will never be free. So, like, he's kind of had to try and remember. Well, he doesn't have to, but in his own mind, he thinks that he has to remind himself, like, I'm not doing this journey for me. This is not about my feelings. It's not about what I want. I will never be free. I'm here as the bodyguard for Peter so he can be free for the both of us. So he's gone very introspective and gone basically like, I've let my feelings run away with me a little bit while we've been here in this area. Like, I've spoken to like Star and Algie, and they kind of gave me some hope and some like other feelings that I almost embraced, but I can't do that. This is not why I'm here. And he's gone very much back to old Alex of show no emotion, Mr. Warrior Man, unfortunately, because he doesn't want Alex to see his feelings. Doesn't want Peter to see his feelings. It's about protecting him and him being free, and he can't be free if he's burdened by his bestie's like emotions, you know. And meanwhile, Peter's not noticed that because he's too busy in his own feels, going like, all I can think about is the ocean. All I want is to be free, and he's dreaming about like being on the ocean, literally watching chains from his limbs fall into the ocean from the surf, and he's flying across the ocean, and that's all he can think about. And he's like left early in the morning, not even woken Alex up. He's gone, I feel bad waking him up, and I don't know why I feel guilty, but I need to go and see this. Like, I have to go. So he's written a really like boring, well, I say it's not boring, that's not the word, but like a very blunt, that's the word I'm looking for, a blunt note, just basically being like, yeah, gone to the beach, back later, pee, and gone like, see ya, and left. And yeah, it's a little bit awkward and uncomfortable, but I think it kind of leads us in nicely to where it's going to end up going from here. So it's basically now just going to be like a scene of him going surfing, experiencing this freedom, and being like, this is what I need, this is what, like, my heart desires this. And he's not thinking about Alex at all. Alex is then like pushing his own feelings down and going like, I need him to be free. I need to make sure I'm letting him live his life, and lets him choose the next destination, which is then going to take them towards the mountains where, you know, as I said previously, shit hits the fan. So I think that's kind of like leading this scene nicely into the middle chunk, like the main chunk where everything's about to go like to hell. But I'm still ignoring the fact that there's now a massive gap in my time that I have to fill. But there's other things I need to do, so I will figure out what's going to happen with these guys later. I need to spend more time with Beckman, which I know what I'm going to do. The 2 weeks when they're traveling, he's going to be in the Feywild. He's got the funding for his grant to be able to go out into the Feywild and do his research. And we're going to see a little bit of the research, but not fully. Like, I want to be able to show off some of like him not being the best person, but also not revealing quite how bad things are just yet, because, you know, like, that's supposed to come later. So I know roughly what I'm going to do with him later, but because this scene is now going to be much later than it was, I need to do more work with like early feelings and early character progression with Peter and Alex. So even though we spent all of this time writing this beautiful beach scene where they spent 3 days partying at the solstice, they're surfing, they're working for Shelley, the Kelpie cross human, who is basically just like a Scottish like angry bitch that's just going like, I'm loyal if you like get to know me, but if you piss me off, I will wreck you. And they've had this whole thing where they've stayed with Star and Augie, and it's been beautiful. And now I need to push that all to one side because I need to put something else first. So pretty much like the only thing to come from the rest of the scene is going to be the surfing scene, and then that's it. I don't know where to go from there exactly. So there's not much for this scene left to happen. But I'm going to have to spend some time between now and this time next week figuring out what we're going to do beforehand. I need to get last week's notes written up as well, so I'm going to try and get that done this week. But I will take 1.8k today, given that I, haven't felt like in the mood for doing it, and we've been here for 2 hours, more or less, so I'll take that as work well done. If you guys have been working on stuff, I hope you've been, doing well and going strong. I am randomly, I'm going to throw out a fish, because we do have luck bait going. Oh, it's not on... Wait. Uh-oh. Well, I was gonna fish, and it started to make the sound, but I couldn't see it, and now something's loading a warning in the background. Hold on. Am I good? I think Luckbait might have just closed itself. Okay, I'm gonna snooze the ads in a minute. I'm gonna wait for the timer to run down a little bit, and then we'll do it, but let me see if I can fix Luckbait very quick, because... That's not supposed to happen. I heard the sound. Okay, there it is. We see it. I know that there's a chatbot outage, but that shouldn't affect it. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now it's working. Fantastic. I don't know what happened. I've never seen that before. Literally, I heard the sound of it start to fish, and then the box just came up with the symbol for the game and just a red exclamation mark and a loading bar. It didn't tell me what it was loading. It just kind of went, nah, I don't think I will actually. Like, oh, okay. But yay, it's working, and we found a can. What are we gonna get? Come on, something good. And by something good, I do mean trash also works. Oh, muscles. Strunk muscles. Yay. In Alter's voice. What? Anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, Alter is a character in Apex Legends that I play a lot at the moment, and she's super sarcastic, so like every time she does stuff. And Catalyst is the same. There's a Catalyst emote that Dream showed us the other day. It's like the skydive emote when she's sitting on the moon and she just goes, yay. Like, I feel that so much. But yeah, so we are gonna go and have a look at who we can raid to. I'm gonna just check if they're online. Okay, good. She is. She's online. She's still going, I think. I wanted to go and raid into May, because not only is this her challenge, the creative A-May-zing Minutes challenge, which we've been doing for the writing streams. So not only is it her challenge that we're doing, but also she's raided into us like at least twice before, and I've never had a chance to raid her because I never finished stream at this time. So I want to go and see our good friend, one of our brewmasters, and a personal lifelong friend. I say lifelong, we've known each other for like 4 or 5 years at this point, and like you guys, you know who you are. My OG doimps are like gonna be like you're stuck with me forever, I'm afraid. So we're gonna go over to May. If you do want to copy the raid message, life has been amazing, and copy them both in chat. There's one for subs with the emote, and one that does not have the channel emote. So if you're not subbed, you can copy the other one if you want to. I almost copied the wrong message. I have my own emote, so I'm allowed to copy this one. What am I doing? But yeah, so we are gonna head over there. Let's head over to the stream ending screen. Let's actually just get rid of Let's do this real quick. We want to go to-do list. Where is the game? It should be above everything. Hello? Oh god, is my OBS frozen again? It is, isn't it? Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know what's going on with my OBS today. It is like fully broke, but like it's not updating on the OBS side, so yay! But we found a trout, so let's take the A-May-zing Minutes off. Can I remember how to use Spirit City Lofi? Ooh, we leveled up. That was also very loud. I saw you waving. Okay, good. I'm still stuck on a completely blank screen on on OBS. We haven't moved in a while, so not sure what's going on with that. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably nothing broken with the new update that just happened. It was like a SE Live update, so I didn't think it was going to affect us, but I'm not left-handed. The camera is mirrored. I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, so when I'm like looking at my writing, like as I'm writing, you're looking at the wrong page. So if I can figure out how to flip it, I will. But otherwise, yeah, it looks like I'm left-handed, but I'm not. You were wondering. But yeah, so that's everything daily, right? You've done a daily task, a daily timer. So let's say goodbye to the game. Goodbye, Spirit City. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, you just wanted to click the button. Oh, I'm sorry. I beat you to it, I'm afraid. I'm gonna grab the music. And let's... Oh, everything's resized itself on OBS again as well, so my quick actions panel's changed. I've got to find my raid channel button. There it is. So it's got a follow in. There she is. So May's currently playing a Hollow Knight. If you guys are fans of Hollow Knight, it's like I want to say it's a platformer, a Metroidvania. I'm not actually entirely sure if I'm saying the right terms, but it's a game that she absolutely loves. She's been playing it a lot, and she's getting towards the end of the game, been doing some stuff for like the Colosseum of Fools and stuff. So she's like trying to complete the game, and get a bunch of stuff finished. She's doing stuff on, I believe she's probably also live on YouTube and Kick right now, trying to do Kick Road things and being the absolute best. She currently also has a fundraiser going on for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So if anybody is like able to share like any post to do with it, or if you have any free, like a couple of dollars or something, like if you've got anything spare, and are able to help out, she is raising money. She's going to be doing a walk soon for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So she is raising a little bit of money for that. It's part of a collaboration, I believe, with a couple of companies that are basically helping people in Georgia, creators in Georgia, to get some cool free stuff. Let me move my book out of the way. We're going to go to the stream ending screen. So if anybody doesn't know May, that's where we're going to be going. She's a wonderful, wonderful human being. We absolutely love her. She's in her VTuber state today. So let's go and say hi to her. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know I've not been here all week, but things in the brain be stupid sometimes, and I've been very much up in my feels, but hopefully if things are feeling a little bit better in my brain come Sunday, we will be live. There is no main video this week because I've had too much else going on, so hopefully I'll be able to get some shorts done at the weekend, so at least you'll have some shorts content, but no main video this week. But there's lots of fun people online, so go and find your favorite comfort streamer this week, and I will potentially, hopefully, see you on Sunday. If not, fingers crossed by Wednesday, my brain will cooperate. So hopefully Sunday, but until then, we're going to go over to May. If you wanted to copy the sub message, it is back up in chat. I believe I copied it. Let me just check. Okay, I have it. It's good. I was like, I don't know why I'm fumbling today. I'm like struggling, but we have it. It's there. So I will see you guys hopefully, like I say, Sunday, if not Wednesday or Thursday next week. For now, though, thank you, guys. I couldn't word. I need to go. I need to go to sleep. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember, friends, it's always tea time somewhere in the world. Bye bye.